What's going on? Look, I hope your day's been going good. I hope all is well. I hope you've been taking care of yourself first off and foremost. How you doing? What's going on? Look, back here to give my truth and be present once again. Now, I don't know what you have been up to thus far over the last couple of weeks now, and me, I have been self-reflecting and I have moved away from being in front of the lens due to the fact that Mercury retrograde was my rejuvenational sit. So I was basically, I didn't came to a pit stop basically. Being that, you know, I just honestly want to say that this was the most strongest retrograde that I didn't ever experienced or dealt with. And it definitely got me just to sit with myself more and not just show up knowing that the energies didn't allow me to do that in the first place. So for all individuals who literally were able to still show up knowing that this energy was just like stagnating as fuck, it was indecisive as fuck, you really couldn't like do what you wanted to do with this type of energy. Like this energy was only getting you to do one thing, and that was like, you know what I'm saying, sit back to, you know what I'm saying, really go within and move away from, you know, being present and, you know, all, you know, with activities that derailed around you being, you had to move away and move into just like, you know, motioning backwards to, you know, move into a means of seeing with others or just seeing within something that you haven't seen with before. But yeah, so damn near while I was, you know what I'm saying, away self-reflecting, a lot just played on me. And the biggest thing that I didn't learn from this retrograde, you know, which will be the title of this video, what I've learned. The biggest thing that I have learned from retrograde is unity, okay? And I cannot stress this enough, bro. I cannot stress this shit enough about how fucking much we need fucking unity, bro. We need unity. And I am not anything of, I'm not from here. And I don't associate with none of this shit here. I came back here because I'm not from here. I asked to come back here. I know I have, because I don't reflect. I don't really like being that when I was asleep. I didn't have an interest with this matrix, this fabricated matrix. Excuse me, because you are the matrix. Just always want to let you know that. But I didn't have an interest with this fabricated matrix when I was asleep. I didn't really care to dive deep with it, to, you know, explore it. I wasn't the exploring type. I didn't like anything about this motherfucker. I mean, there was things that, you know, I got tied up into. It was only due to my own, you know, innate interest to what I wanted to basically move forth and movement on. But waking up, I damn near now just don't have any sort of interest with this motherfucker at all. Like, I don't care for it. And I'm just waiting to see it all crumble. And it's just like more and more individuals are moving into doing their part and doing what they have to do to bring the whole construct down, which is basically just everybody standing up on their legs and just taking back the power and putting it back into their matrix. You know, themselves as the matrix, just putting it back into themselves to then control this motherfucker once again. So it's just the fact that I have learned that unity is key, man. It's just, there will be no forward progression and progress if we do not come together. I don't know why this is so fucking hard. I don't know why it's so hard that individuals have not had, you know, either, you know, have not sat down with their egos and either, like I said, destroyed the ego or put that motherfucker in its place. it's just seeming like people just love to have an ego. And then you have individuals, which I look at, and I look at them closely, very, very closely, and intuitive as fuck as I am to just see like, damn, this motherfucker is, people who literally will try to fight for the ego and say the ego, what is ego death? Which no such thing as ego death. You need your ego. And it's like people don't want to let go. They don't want to let go. They don't want to, make the leap forward to be, what they are predestined to be and change the outcome of themselves. They don't want that. Some individuals are just in fear. They live within fear. They live within flesh. They're not ready to move beyond the first step. They're not ready to move beyond that first step. They're truly, truly, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to question shit. They don't want to bring in questionability. They don't. They just want everything else to just have a question, have its questions, and it just be the answer. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I should say they want to have the questions and just have the answers being made beyond those questions that's already made. They don't want to come into being the question and the answer. They just want that already to be. That was just like in school. When you was somebody, when somebody else did, somebody be doing, will be taking a test. And instead of you being somebody to buckle down and do your own test, you was like, fuck it, I want to just cheat off your paper. Nobody wants to damn near be any bit of themselves. And because of that, there is a hold up with unifying. And it's happening. It's not happening as rapidly as it should. It should be happening in a more, progressive, flowful manner. But it's not. And I see this on a regular. How this retrograde has got people to fall back into their egos without them even realizing it. Knowing that, knowing that this energy was damn near the energy that had to force you into a break, had to force you to take a step back and go within. And a lot of individuals said, I'm not about to do that. I'm about to show up and I'm gonna make my content. I'm gonna be because I gotta make sure I wanna be famous, or I got a business I need to run. When all of that is important in self, all of that is important to, what really lies within. So you plan to your vessel. You plan everything in flesh, which is mainly where the ego lies. Because what can't be, to take control is that of what's already inside that is control. You can't have anything that gets you to tell you that you got to do this and do that. You got to show up for this and show up for that. When the control lies within, that then bursts outwards. So, yeah. That's just what this retrograde has taught me. That's what it has taught me. You know what I'm saying? And also being here to know that Every video now is just gonna be moving forward because I'm always like, I'm always coming out more authentically sound and as real as I can possibly be because I'm not sugarcoating shit. I'm not. So we back. More truth is gonna be spilled. This man-made ass year is almost up with. And I got some interesting, I have some interesting messages. I'm already pouring in with messages like heavily off this retrograde, and I've been moving in with, like I said, self-reflecting. So I done had a lot of deep conversations with myself. Just having all different types of spirits speak through me, and that is where I'm gonna be here to like express and speak more on that as well. But we're gonna end the video there, and just simply gonna say, I hope everything has been well with you on your end. I hope you've been holding up well. This retrograde wasn't easy for nobody. I don't care who tells you it was easy for them. They're lying. Okay, you can look at this point. Truth will definitely not even have a face, but lies will. Motherfucker, a lie will always be able. You'll always be able to tell the motherfucker lying by their face. Truth ain't gotta lie. It's blank as fuck. When I tell you right now, looking in my motherfucking eyes right now, this retrograde was not fucking easy. It was not. So on that note, look, I want you to keep taking care of yourself. Keep loving you, all right? Because keep staying authentically, because everything is you and you are everything and everything is you, all right? Look, don't worry about nothing, all right? Don't worry about anything as far as, you know what I'm saying, like how you're feeling thus forward. Anything that you were feeling before, was due to the retrograde cleaning out, was cleaning out those skeletons out the closet. You had to, you had to feel the energies that you felt at the point you felt it. So just, just know that it was only because it was trying to, get you set forth for the new you. And this for the real ones I'm talking to, okay? All right? You've been on your shit. You know what I mean? But look, I love you. Keep taking care of yourself. See you next one.